Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. I'm your host, VGMKoren, and I'm still all by myself at the Cerulean City date spot. So we're going to go back to Cerulean City now and drown my crushing rage, sorrow, and depression in a gym badge. But first we're going to get that Pokeball by drawing this guy out. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Aww. Anyways, I actually kind of like that mechanic where you have to draw trainers out or come back later. It's kind of cool. But what's not cool is Rattata. Rattata is in fact the worst. It's a rat. And rats are terrible for other reasons. So we're just going to speed through his demise. Excellent. Actually, we're just going to speed through demises of this battle anyways because, well, we've seen plenty of Ekans, and we don't need to see more Ekans because it's just Ekans. Anyways, Poison Sting, poisons Bahamut. There's no room for love, so we're not curing it. Yeah. And a critical hit means that I still don't love him enough to heal him. Anyways, that defeats Camper Flint, and we're gonna go steal his girlfriend because we hate him, and he's like 10. Koren found TM3043. It contains Secret Power. Secret Power is an odd TM. Its type and power is determined by your Pokemon's base values, so it can be pretty much anything. Oh, I just got into a trainer battle. I saw your feet from the grass. That's not spelled right. That's not the right feet. Ha! I caught a typo on camera. I'm the best person ever. That makes this battle against Rattata totally worth it, guys. Totally worth it. And by totally worth it, I mean I'm so sorry that I didn't remember that the trainer was right there. He also has Ekans. This is the exact same fight. Early Pokemon games, before you have like 4 or 5 badges, the game just really... it just sends the same 3 or 4 Pokemon against you in trainer form over and over again. I actually kind of forgot how bad it was. I thought not. What did you think? I hid because the people on the bridge frightened me. Well, since they are working for Team Rocket, I guess that makes sense. Anyways, we're going to send out Mambrofist first because we have one more thing to do before we challenge the gym leader. And let's see if this is it. Nope, this is not it. Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to have to fast forward until I run into the Pokemon I like, or I want. Alright, let's take 2. This'll be the one. This is it. Wrong. That's an Abra. This is also where you get Abras, guys. And Abra will actually teleport away on its first turn of combat, so the only option you have is to put it to sleep or to just throw balls at it. This is a Weedle. You can still catch those here, too. Okay, seriously. The Pokemon I'm looking for is the most common spawn in this area. Oh my god. You can also catch Caterpies, guys. So far I haven't shown any repeats, I just haven't shown the one that I want. This is what happens in a lot of Pokemon games, but we do need what I'm trying to do to actually fight Misty, because Misty is hard and the ruiner of dreams. And I'll see you when I fight the next Pokemon that I'm looking for. Okay, here we are. This is an Oddish. As you might have remembered from our time in Mount Moon, it is a Grass-type Pokemon. And you really need a Grass-type Pokemon to fight Misty off. Misty is extremely, extremely difficult, actually, especially with Charmander, because at this point you won't have anything that can effectively deal with her unless you caught Pikachu back in Viridian Forest. Yes, you can catch Pikachu in Viridian Forest. I didn't because I'm a terrible person. And Pikachu gets enough fame already, so screw that guy. Anyways, we're going to send out Hertibird and weaken it hopefully enough to the point where we can capture it. Now, it's actually taking damage like a boss, so... and Hertibird is poisoned. So, we're going to try to start throwing balls at it now. This will be the next member of our team, at least temporarily, because we do need a Grass type. The most popular type of Pokemon in games tends to be Water, and any Grass Pokemon will shut Water types down. So let's see if we can get this. 3, and captured. We got Oddish! Hooray! Now I need to think of a name. I need to think of a name very fast. Its scientific name is Audium wondrus. At night, it is said to walk nearly 1,000 feet on its two roots. That's not ridiculous at all! Oh wait, yes it is. Anyways, we're going to name this thing... We're going to name this thing... Alright, I got it. We're going to name this thing... Frodo. Because it looks kind of like a hobbit. So Frodo was transferred to Bill's PC. As you can see, we actually transfer things to Bill's PC now instead of just a random box in the Nether. Which is good. I would feel very bad about transferring my Pokemon to quote-unquote someone's PC, and Bahamut faints, but he knew the consequences. No room for love. Anyways, you might be wondering, why am I doing this? And I already said, because Misty's extremely hard. So, yeah. Oh, Frodo is a stupid name for a plant. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, it's time that we finally said goodbye to Caterpie. It has been a great... we're gonna just pick Oddish up, and oh, this is how the box system works. And now we have Frodo in our party. Why did I name him Frodo? I'm gonna be stuck on this for a while. It was the first thing that popped in my head. I'm sorry. Anyways, with Frodo in hand, we can actually go challenge Misty, maybe. This actually may be still a terrible idea, but the most important thing is to remember that Manbrofist goes first. Hi, you're a new face! Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with Water-type Pokemon. Well, my policy is to find a Pokemon that the gym leader is weak to, and then abuse the hell out of it, since gym leaders only use one type of Pokemon. And gym leaders are just kind of weird in this series, because they don't do anything. Like, the anime made such a big deal of Brock and Misty and all the other gym leaders. The games are just like, oh yeah, they kind of exist, whatevs. And it's not until Black and White that gym leaders ever do anything. They're just like, oh, the world's ending? Well, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna stay in my gym. Ooh, this is good. Starting from Misty, gym leaders will start using potions on their Pokemon. What that means, they will have a limited amount, usually 1 or 2, and they will use it on the first Pokemon that has low HP. In this case, she used it on Staryu, which is actually very good for us, because that means she won't have it for her next one. Now, I'm going to show off why Frodo is a part of our team, because this is kind of important. As you can see, Water Pulse did very, very little damage, and now we use Absorb, which does a stupid amount of damage, and restores Frodo's HP. I'm hoping that I can actually get a level off of this, because this was actually maybe a bit of a terrible idea, especially with confusion. Oh god, what have I done? I have doomed myself to losing this fight. Oh crap. That's what I have to say about this one. Oh god, no. Come on. Oh god, what have I done? Alright, so at this point in a gym battle is when you realize you're screwed. This happens a lot. This is why, actually, I hate fighting Misty. I honestly feel like she is probably the hardest gym leader in the game if you pick Charmander or Squirtle, because you won't have anything to deal with her. And it's just an extremely frustrating experience. But we're going to soldier on. We're going to try and finish this one up. We're going to send out Crabshroom. We're going to try and do something fancy. What kind of fancy, you ask? Well, we're going to hope that Crabshroom can live through one attack to get Paralyze off on the Starmie. Starmie is a water psychic type, which means it's pretty much God against my team. We did succeed in paralyzing it, so I do have a backup strategy. We're going to try it. I don't think that it's going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill Crabshroom off, revive Frodo, and that only gave him 13 HP. I don't think that's going to be enough. Alright. So at this point, you may be wondering, well, what do you do? Well, you lose, basically. what's going to happen is that I'm going to be trying to use Absorb, and because it's paralyzed, I'll move first, which means that I'll have a nice stockpile of HP, and we're going to hope that it's paralyzed and can't move. But instead it used Swift, which almost killed Frodo. Now, it's not entirely over yet. I might be able to finish it off, especially if it's paralyzed this turn. Wink wink, hint hint. No? Okay. Oh wait, it didn't finish us off with Rapid Spin. That's actually extremely convenient. The enemy will occasionally try and use weaker moves and save its stronger moves, but... Oh. Alright, well, I think we're actually back in the clear here, because the Paralysis and that Swift Spin doomed Misty. If she had just been spamming Water Pulse this whole time, then we would have lost. But I don't know why it's using Rapid Spin so much. I guess because Frodo starts the turn with low HP, maybe? I don't know. That's honestly really weird. Oh, and that is the end of Frodo. He was a good Frodo. He almost made... Alright, Flopflump. It's your time to shine. It's your time to be a man. And Flopflump wins! Best gym battle ever. Go, Flopflump. Level up. Yes. Oh my god. Wow, you're too much. Alright, you can have the Cascade badge to show you beat me. And we get a ton of money for winning. Oh my god. The Cascade badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders you got in trades. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime, even outside of battle. You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. You can also have my favorite TM. We get TM3, and TM3 teaches Water Pulse. Use it on an aquatic Pokemon. Oh, and she says the same thing. But you know who doesn't say the same thing? This guy down here. You beat Misty! See what I tell ya? You and me, kid, we make a pretty darn good team. And we're leaving. That was actually extremely lucky that that battle went the way it did. I thought I was just completely boned. I guess the AI prioritizes low HP moves, or low damaging moves, when your Pokemon has low HP. That's the only thing I can think of, because at any time, Staryu could have used Water Pulse, or Swift, or Recover. Yes, it has Recover, which recovers half its HP, and just won instantly. Which is part of why Misty can be so tough. The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with it. Oh yeah, I talked to you already. Oh, what do you have to say for yourself? Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good? Those miserable Rockets! Look what they've done to my house! They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. I was going to use it on Mankey or Sandshrew. That cost me a bundle, it did. So wait, they broke through the back wall of your house for a TM... Okay, whatever. Did I heal? I think I did. Hey, stay out! It's not your yard! Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander! Don't you believe me? You're wearing a Rocket uniform. Like, dude? Not buying it. Anyways, Rocket Grunt sends out Machop, which means we send out Manbrofist. Yeah, I guess I'll leave Manbrofist in. I actually kind of wish I had put Frodo in first, because Frodo needs levels, essentially, and I actually might have to level him a couple of times off-screen to catch up with the rest of my team. Because even though he did all the heavy lifting in that gym battle, he didn't get a single point of experience. So, hooray. And by hooray, I mean, oops. Anyways, he's going to send out Drowsy, and we're going to go ahead and send out Frodo. We are going to do it and see what happens. Drowsy is a new Pokemon. It is a... Oh, it's a Psychic type. Which means that if it has Confusion, it's going to just instantly destroy Frodo. Because Frodo easily gets confused by super effective attack. Okay, well, we're going to poison him, and then we're going to switch Pokemon. Because Frodo really shouldn't be killed. And yes, Frodo's probably going to be our poisoner. He's probably going to stick around. I don't personally use poison that much as a type, because I don't. Or as a move, rather. It just... Toxic is what you want if you're going to poison enemies. Anyways, now we're going to set him on fire while he's poisoned. Hypnosis puts an enemy or a Pokemon asleep, but it has a fairly low hit chance. I'm talking about all these different moves. Headbutt is a physical damage move that just doesn't really do a whole lot. Anyways, we have finished off that Drowsy and leveled Bahamut up to level 18. And he gets a bunch of stats because he's awesome now. Stop! I give up! I'll leave quietly. Oh. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Oh yeah, that's a good voice. I better get moving. Bye! And we get Dig. So let's go give it to this guy, because he lost it. I figure what's lost is lost. I just decided to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. Well, okay then. I'm just going to take your stolen goods, because that's okay. Anyways, as you might have imagined, we're going to go heal, and I'm going to speed through the healing segment. Okay. There we go. Alright, I guess it's time to move on. We only have a few minutes, though, so we're going to have to move on extremely quickly. And I guess that means I should put Frodo in front as well? Yes. Yes, it does. But I will do that when I get back out here. And press the wrong button. Frodo will now be in front. I will actually leave Flopflump at level 18 for right now. Once it... I need to level Frodo up before I level Flopflump up. Anyways, we're going south, and we're going down here, because what could be down here? Could it be something interesting? It's the... wait for it! Daycare service! Daycare service levels up your Pokemon. They gain, I think it's 1 experience for every step you walk while the Pokemon's in daycare. And that's about it. It's really great for racing things like Flopflump or Magikarp. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. Oh wait, there. The road's closed. And yeah, we can't go south. So we have to take this instead. Underground path. Cerulean City to Vermilion City. Well, that's where we're going. Hi, do you have a Nidoran male? Want to trade for my Nidoran female? No. And we're in the underground path. The underground path is, well, an underground path that you run through and doesn't really serve a whole lot of purpose. And we're here. People often lose things in the darkness of the underground path. There actually are a ton of items down there, but we're not going to really bother with them. As you can see here, we have yet another place, but I'm on guardy duty. Gee, I'm thirsty. Whatever. Yeah, that's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Oh god, that's a bug catcher. Okay, well, hi. There aren't many bugs out here. Thank God. This is the point where you stop fighting bug catchers, I believe. They have a couple of more fights, but then it's done. And because Grass type is actually weak against Poison type Pokemon, we're gonna just swap Flopflump or Frodo out for Bahamut and speed forward because it's a Weedle. I mean, come on. I'm not gonna show a Weedle fight. No one cares. He's gonna use Weedle again, which means no one cares. Not even care enough to swap Pokemon. No one cares about Caterpies. Alright. No, you're kidding me. And we've defeated our bug catcher. I like bugs, so I'm going back to Viridian Forest. Thank God. And here we have a couple. Hi, who's there? Quit listening in on us. But I want to battle you. And you have to battle if your eyes meet or something. Oh! He has a Squirtle. This is actually perfect for leveling Frodo up, assuming that Frodo doesn't instantly get murdered. Which is always a possibility when your Pokemon is that much lower level than the enemy's Pokemon. But I think we'll honestly be fine. Absorb is not that great, so this will actually take us a couple of seconds. But that's okay. It's using Bubble. Bubble is pretty much the worst move in a Pokemon game. It's as weak as Absorb is without the benefit of draining life back to you. So, yeah, it's terrible in every single way. Now, okay, we're just going to speed this up because, well, all I'm going to be doing is absorbing his HP and consuming his life force, because that seems awesome. And now he's fainted. Level 20 Squirtle goes down to a level 14 Frodo. This is why grass Pokemon are amazing against water Pokemon, because their life-stealing techniques, which are pretty much terrible against everything else, just instantly work. I just can't win! Hooray! Good for you. Whisper, whisper. What? Excuse me, this is a private conversation. Are you talking about dirty things? You must be talking about dirty things. Anyways, Nancy sends out Rattata. So, this is how this is going to work for Frodo. I'm probably going to speed through his battles because it's going to rely on Poison and Absorb. And those are both very slow moves. So, as you can see from what you just saw in Supervision Speed Up mode, Absorb and Poison is actually a decent combination. Now, does that mean that it's going to work against anything other than rats? No! Oh, hey, Pikachu. Pikachu's actually weak against, well, electricity is not very strong against grass. So, once again, the same strategy applies. We poison him first turn. I'm actually happy I get to do a different strategy. And Thunder Wave is a paralysis attack, which means Frodo is now probably going to lose this fight, maybe. I don't know. Nope, it looks like he won. Tell me if you don't want me to speed through Frodo's battles. I just figure that it's probably more interesting to speed it up and watch how Frodo just murders everything with Absorb if you're patient, I guess. This is why Life Stealing can actually be really good. Anyways, Frodo gains another level, is level 16 now, and learns Stun Spore, an even better attack. I guess. Kind of. I hate losing. Alright. Do we have time for one more? Whisper, whisper. Yeah, we have time for one more. We're gonna fight this bug catcher. I've never seen you around. Are you good? Oh wait, oh god. I remember what this bug catcher has. He has something different. Finally. Butterfree, the final evolution of Caterpie. Yes, Caterpie. Butterfree is a... Is it flying? I think it's a flying bug. It might be a psychic bug. No, it's a flying bug. I'm wrong. I'm wrong about everything. And it confused us on the first turn, so this is going to go great. I can already tell this is going wonderful places that won't involve Bahamut losing to a bug. Or it'll put me to sleep. And when you're put to sleep, alright, I guess I should show this off, even though it's going to make this battle take forever. When you're asleep, you have a chance every turn to wake up, and usually you won't. Sleep lasts 2 to 5 turns. When you wake up, you actually take an action on that turn. But as you can see, since I'm confused, I have to both pass a sleep check and a confusion check to be able to do anything. And now, that's not too bad, but, well, actually, it's pretty much terrible, but thankfully it's a Butterfree, so it's not too hard. It put me back to sleep. Okay, so at this point, now that I've shown how sleep works, we're gonna speed up, and Bahamut won. That's the kind of fight that ends up being, usually. You're too good! Butterfrees, as you can see, they're better, but still terrible. Are my Pokemon weak, or am I just bad? Which do you think? You're just bad, kid. You're just bad. And even though we're almost to the city, we're gonna stop right here in the middle of the road. And if you want to see what Vermilion City looks like, and if I continue to almost losing to gym leaders, then I'll have to see you in the next one.